If you can find a seat on a Sydney bus these days, consider yourself lucky. On many routes, it's standing room only as more people cram onto fewer buses and the old rules against overcrowding go out the window. Drivers say it's much more than uncomfortable, it's unsafe.
They're the faces of misery on Sydney's morning commute. And it's no better on the way home. Standing room only on our peak hour buses.
I prefer not to be on the bus when it's crowded.
It's a bit bumpy, and it can be a bit hot and sweaty in summer.
7 News boarded this 442 from the city to Balmain and recorded the cramped conditions. It's among the routes drivers say are regularly overcrowded with too many people standing. Uncomfortable, and drivers say unsafe.
You see buses overcrowded all the way up to the front windscreen. If that driver has to pull up in a hurry, I tell you now there's going to be a big issue.
There used to be a 15 standing rule that's now been removed from buses.
That sticker was only a recommendation, but that allowed the drivers at least to have a chance to point to the sticker and say, I've got enough.
Drivers say there are dozens of crowded routes, but hold specific concerns about the morning M30s through Neutral Bay, the 442 and 441 from Balmain to the city, the 555 free shuttle from Wynyard to Chinatown, Eddy Avenue Central routes in the evenings and Anzac Parade morning buses at Kingsford. They want the 15 standing guidance reinstated and recognition that overloading is a growing concern.
Drivers say part of the problem is that passengers are getting fatter. They say the original safety recommendations are based on an assumption that the average Sydney-sider weighs just 65 kilos.
Actually, we weigh more, averaging at least 70 kilos, which means a fully loaded bus packs nearly 5 tonnes of human cargo. State Transit says modern buses have a greater capacity for standing passengers, far beyond the 15 that drivers want.
The visibility that a driver can see the rear doors negates the need to restrict buses these days to 15 standing.
To tell us what you think, visit our website. Mike Duffy, 7 News.